Good afternoon. Thank you for watching Rundlii Gaming. So we're just doing another sort of bonus video of Marble Snaps. This will probably be released on the same day as another Marble Snap video. And I'm just going to kind of discuss something minor with what I kind of came across when I was in an area that had sort of bad internet connection. It was pretty intermittent and it was dropping off a lot. In the meantime, we'll play some games, so we can continue to grind up. But it does seem like most of these people you're playing against are bots, and whether you knew that or not already, that's fine. But ongoing effects are disabled, so yeah, Rocket's fine. Yeah, so like whenever I would disconnect, say like can't connect to server and whatnot, then after multiple times, there's a few times I just left it sit probably an hour to 2 hours, and at which point I would then come back and then kind of check on things, and that's when I basically found out that you could then start off in the game that you left off on. This could be an hour to 2 hours after, so you just reconnected to the same game that you were playing before, which is kind of weird. Because I did think these were mostly players. I think in that particular case, I don't believe they are. So, well, board says not looking too bad. Ugh, after turn 3. So, yeah, that said, um, that's why I kind of came to the conclusion. I'm pretty sure that pretty much all the people you're playing with on here for the most part, maybe at a certain rank, there's still enough players to where they're actually playing against other players. Maybe I'm so low enough rank right now that they're just gonna give me computer opponents, which very well could be the case. I definitely don't want to say that's not possibly true as well, but all right. So in this case, I think we're gonna possibly give up the right side, at least even it out, to kind of cement it in the center and the left. Because they're probably gonna draw big either on one of these two to try to swipe the win. But yeah. So when I would come back, like I said, unless that player stuck around for an hour or two, but being that this game is also timed, where every turn takes a certain amount of time, I don't think that's entirely going to be the case. You know, so up to this point, yeah, I mean, I figure they might be actual players, or they could have been recorded players, like they might have played in a previous match, and they're simply playing kind of based on um, however they played in that particular match. So every time I play a game, for example, I might record what moves I did based on what cards I first drew, etc., etc. Alright, let's see what we got here. After you play a card here, shuffle 3 rocks. Ooh, it's rough. First card you play here is destroyed. So, yeah, let's go ahead. No. just kind of cement this in. And this gives us at least a presence in the center as well. Oh, that's rough. Destroy your other cards. Just destroy all of them. I mean, the plus side is, it is 15 power, so there's that. I do wonder if the reveal trigger should happen still. And then it's destroyed. Okay, so I can play cards after that at least. Hey, it's Rundlii. Add a card from your deck to this location. That's actually pretty neat ability there. So we might give up the center. Because I think we can sort of maintain the right side here pretty easily. And we're going to try to steal the left side. Alright. Yeah, there's a 16 difference here, and that's 5 difference there. Okay. It's not bad. But yeah, so that's why I said I was a bit confused about it when I played, because I figured when I came, finally got back, it ended up being quite a long time, because at the time it was kind of frustrating. You would play like half a game, disconnect, then you're like, okay, whatever, you play again, and then you'd cancel that game because you missed like 2 turns already, come back into the game, etc., etc. So eventually, one of those times, I just walked away, did some other stuff for probably maybe an hour or two, and with that hour or two, that's when I found out that you could come back and then continue your game with someone that most likely would not have still been there. Because I don't know too many people that would step away for an hour or two, then like, oh hey, the game's back on. So, Killmonger. This is one of the cards I fear with my build. Destroy all 1-cost cards. Yeah, we are getting up there. What is this? Gains mystery cards or currency. Yeah, so that's a bit of a ways out. In fact, more than 100 levels difference. Yeah, so that's when I basically discovered, like I said, now that said, there are probably some circumstances where you are actually playing against other opponents. Maybe they do pair you up in certain circumstances, or maybe when you reach a certain level, or maybe if it's just when people are online. But it does seem like at least some of the matches are very much just a matter of playing against a computer opponent that could be very well have been a recorded match from a previous game as well. Um, but yeah, overall though, still not a bad game. It's just, it's still on it's still kind of a light strategy with a little bit of, tactical play, and it can be enjoyable. So I haven't minded it too much. But otherwise, thank you all for watching. You have a wonderful day.